I mean, where will the whole Western world be without Africa? Our cocoa, our timber, our gold, our diamonds, our platinum, our whatever. Everything you are is us. I am not saying it, it's a fact. And in return for all of this, what have we got? Nothing. Anti-personnel indoctrination against ourselves. If you go and cook your horrible diseases like AIDS, you say it is us. You brought us tuberculosis. We didn't have this big...
So I'm someone who always believed that knowledge is power and the information is the key to knowledge. So when I came across videos on social media that impact knowledge on people, I like to share it so that many more people can hear it, so that many more people can gain knowledge from the information. So let's watch this video together, and please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below.
As far as I'm concerned, since we met you people 500 years ago, look at us. We've given everything. You are still taking. It's true. I mean, where will the whole Western world be without Africa? Our cocoa, our timber, our gold, our diamonds, our platinum, our whatever. Everything you are is us. I am not saying it, it's a fact. And in return for all of this, what have we got? Nothing. Anti-personnel indoctrination against ourselves. If you go and cook your horrible diseases like AIDS, you say it is us. You brought us tuberculosis. We didn't have this big cough until white people came here. In exchange for Africa giving Europe.
It's so sad to hear things like this. And I understand that the blame can go both ways. We cannot just blame the white people or the Westerners for treating us the way they've done, or for the way African is, or for the way Africa is. We, the Africans, have contributed in one way or the other to what Africa is. And most of us, the Africans, have not really done our part. We have just let things slide by. We have just watched life pass us by. And we've not really engaged to make sure that we have a better Africa. Just imagine, look at Africa. With all the resources that we have, we should be able to be a more advanced society. We should be able to have basic things. We should be able to have 3 square meals per day. We should be able to have good paying jobs. But just look at us. Look at where we are. Look at what we are going through. Look at the way our continent is. If one country is not fighting a civil war, there will be a dictator in power. If one country does not have a dictator in power, they will have unemployment. If there's no unemployment, they will have a huge wave of crimes. Just from one problem to another, one problem to another. That is what Africa has become. But let's continue.
500 solid years of our people, I mean, not Europe, the Western world, of our human beings to work your canes, to dig your gold, to take in gold itself, diamond, I mean, you know, fish, peanuts, palm oil, everything. In exchange for that, we have got nothing. Nothing. And you know it. Nothing. And you look upon, you know, so white folks look upon us like monkeys. It is true. It's in your literature. Some of your best thinkers have said this about us. Have you heard of all these Germans? Have you heard?
Okay.
Yes. They said Lord Burton, yes. People like that. They said we don't even have the brain of animals. That's what we've got from you people.
But don't you think that this is over now?
Over where? Is it over? Who said that 8 came from the green monkey? Is it over? Is it over?
Well, if this is your impression, do you think that you can ever forgive us?
It's not a question of forgiveness. I have nothing against you. My point is that you did and you are doing for your survival what is necessary. We can't blame you for that. The fact that we didn't do enough for our own survival and we are still not doing enough for our survival, that is not your problem.
Excellent take. Excellent take. Right. You hear what she said, right? And I think this is a very educated Ghanaian woman. She is very educated and she knows exactly what she is talking about. And at the end, she said that she doesn't blame the West. She understood that the West is doing what the West have to do in order for them to survive. Now, it's left for us, the Africans, to do what we have to do to survive. It's left for us, the Africans, to try our best to balance the scale. It's left for us, the Africans, to know that nobody is coming to our aid. Nobody will do the things we are supposed to do for ourselves. Nobody will be there for us. We have to be there for ourselves. We have to make sure that we look after each other. That is our responsibility. That is not the responsibility of the West or the East. That is not China's responsibility. That is our responsibility, us, the Africans. We must be more patriotic. The thing that I believe has been one of the major problems in Africa is unpatriotism. Most of us, the Africans, especially the politicians and the leaders, are so unpatriotic. They will rather steal and loot and destroy the country for their own selfish interests than to do something that is going to benefit a huge number of the people. They come up and they pretend that they are there to serve the common person, that they are there for the common good of the whole country. But you see from their actions, you will come to realize that they are there just for themselves and, by extension, their families. The common man in the street has been abandoned. The common mama selling at the corner of the market has been left to herself. It's quite a pity. And the white people will come in and they will corrupt these officials and then they will loot and they will steal. And then our continent will be left the way it is. The Africans need to wake up. We all have to do our part. We all have to share this message. And we all have to make sure that the white people, the West, do not take advantage of us. But you guys out there, what is your take on what this lady have said? Do you share her opinion? Do you think that we ought to be blaming the West again and again for what they've done and what they are doing in Africa? Or we should own up for our failures as Africans and change our ways? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, please do not forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel, because little bit of good way, like the one you're doing just now, help us a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.